Because once they found out in America, all they understood was that we came from slavery. That's all they understand. Not understanding the fact that they're still slaves. Because can you just get up right now and just go anywhere you want in the world?
Me?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay? You got visa? Passport?
No, I got a military ID.
You got military ID, but does that mean you can get up anytime you want and go anywhere in the world? No, you need permission. Right. You need permission. You need a passport, or like you said, a military ID with some orders attached to it. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel,
Read.
doth not know, my people doth not consider.
So, when Grandma was talking about this Bible when he was growing up, Grandma talked about the Bible, right? It's usually Grandma, not Grandpa. You understand what I'm saying, bro? A lot of times, Grandma talked about the Bible, right? You didn't listen to her. Huh?
I don't even know my grandma like that.
You don't know her like that? Did anybody ever talk about the Bible?
My mom and dad.
Your mom and dad? Read that again.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel, doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
It says Israel doesn't know. So the Most High God is comparing his people to two dumb animals. The ox knows his owner, he knows who he belongs to. And the ass his master's crib, he knows where he lives. But Israel, he don't know where he's from. Nor does he consider. Israel is in his Bible. It's about us. It's about the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But God's people do not even consider that they might be the people of the book.
Right.
You match everything that's in the book. We're going to prove it to you. You got time?
I really don't. I mean, really need to be moving.
What you got to do?
Oh, I got to get back. My people.
Back to your people?
Yeah.
Let me read a couple scriptures to you real quick. You got to get 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're going to get Deuteronomy 28:15. Ready?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15.
We're going to prove to you that we are the children of God. Ready?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
All his what?
All his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So pretty much what that verse just said, hey bro, you listen? What that verse just said, if God's children don't hearken to his laws and commandments, they're going to be cursed. Let's hear what some of these curses are and see if maybe this might be somebody else in the world. Keep reading.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city. So you live in the city. What part of the city you live in? You live off Mount Creek right here?
I don't even live in the city.
Where you live at?
I'm out in like Fruit Cove. I'm just over here.
Say again?
I'm out in Fruit Cove. I'm not even out here.
All right. Where does the majority of your people live in?
Jersey.
Jersey? No, I mean your people. As in the whole, all of them that look just like you, walk like you, talk like you. Where they live at?
From everywhere.
They live everywhere, but where? What part of the city? They live in mansions? They live in mansions? Yes or no?
Some do, some don't.
Majority of them. I said 11. Majority
live in what? Urban?
They live in the hood.
Yeah.
You can say that. You live in the hood. Our people live in traps. They live in hoods. They live in boroughs. They live in, I can't remember the name of the ghettos. They live in reservations. It's always the hood.
Right.
That's where our people live.
Right.
That's not hard to understand. Majority of black people live where? Hey, bro, right here. What's your name? What's your name? Hey, no, bro. You said 5 minutes. You said 5 minutes. You're not at work. Come on, close. What's your name? Isaiah. Where the majority of your people live at? Yeah, where the majority of the people that are black, that look like you, where they live at? Huh? Nah, bro. You got people that live in Jacksonville right here, right? What part of Jacksonville they live in?
North side.
That's nice? It's got mansions? Flamingos? Birds chirping and everything? Yeah? North side. You sure?
I'm sure.
You positive? They live in a mansion?
Oh no, they live in a mansion? Oh no.
No, they don't live in no mansion. Where they live? They live down here means what? What part of Jacksonville? The nice part where all the white people live? Where all the white people live? Nah, where they live at then? Where you from?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
What part?
North side.
North side. That's the hood, ain't it? Why you ain't say that? You live in the hood, right? Your people live in the hood. The people that look like you live in the hood, right? That's what God is saying when we read this scripture. Let me read it again, because I don't think you heard it. I think the other brother already left. Read.
Oh, he's right there.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So God told his children, hey, bro, I know you're way over there, but keep listening. God told his children, the children of God, they're in the Bible, that you're going to be cursed in the city. To be cursed in the city, that means what part of the city you live in? You live in the good side? The good side. Ain't no police coming around kicking in doors? That don't happen over there on the north side? Bro, I don't know what, are you talking about the north side of Florida, or are you talking about the north side of Jacksonville? But we know what the north side is like. We from here too.
That's right.
We didn't just fly in on a doggone airplane. North side is the hood.
That's right, yeah.
Cops kicking in doors over there too. Why you say they don't? Yeah, they do. You don't watch the news? They do that still. Yeah, they do that still. Keep reading.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed in the field. What does that look like? Being cursed in the field. How old are you? 17? So you should know this. What does cursed in the field look like? You heard about slavery in school?
Something like that.
You heard about where black people came from originally? How they got over here?
How they got over here?
Yeah.
I do this in school.
Hey, Dang, how much time we got?
We 7:20 now. Before, like, they was enslaved.
Before they were, okay, we got enslaved.
Yeah, like 10
Don't attach it. Don't detach yourself from your people. If it happened to your people, then it happened to you.
That's right.
You understand that? Because it happened to your forefathers. There's a reason they're called a forefather. You wouldn't be here unless it happened to him. He ended up on the ship and came over here, and then had more children. That's how you got here, right? You're somebody's great-great-grandson that came on the ship, right? So we came here as slaves, right? White people went over there to Africa, loaded us up on ships, put us in shackles, dropped us off in America, right? Let's read about that in the Bible, because God said the same thing was going to happen to his children.
Right.
Let's read that about that in the Bible. Go ahead and get that. Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with...
So the Lord is going to bring you to Egypt again. The word Egypt is a Greek word for the word bondage. Bondage means you can't go nowhere. Your hands are tied, your feet are tied, you're caught up in something, right? And somebody is oppressing you with that. Let's get that in Exodus. Exodus 20 and 2. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So he brought us out of the land of Egypt. Because we talking about with the Israelites, right? Yeah. Who brought the Israelites out of Egypt?
Bring it out.
Yeah, God. And who was his representative on the earth at the time? Who led us out of Egypt? Never heard of Moses?
Oh, yeah,
Moses led his people out of Egypt. That's when it happened. So we're saying, what the Bible is saying, we're those same people that was led out of Egypt by Moses. They're called the Israelites. You heard of the Israelites? Let's keep reading. Go back to it. Oh, finish that.
Out of the house of bondage.
So out of the house of bondage. Egypt means bondage. So a house of bondage is what Egypt means. So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28:16.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships. What other people ended up on slave ships and came to America? Did you see any Chinese people come on slave ships? You ever seen a movie about Chinese people in slavery in America? Never saw it, did you? You know why you never saw it in the movie? Because it never happened in real life.
That's right.
The people that make movies ain't that great. They use what happened in history and make a real movie off it.
Right.
So they use real life to make movies. So there ain't you've never seen a slave ship full of Chinese. You never seen a slave ship full of Arabs. You never seen a slave ship full of white people.
Bring it out.
Every time you see a movie about the subject of slavery, who's on that ship?
Black people.
Black people.
That's right.
Your and my forefathers are the ones on that ship. But it's not just black people that they shipped around. It was blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All of us got shipped around on slave ships. A lot of people think it only happened to black people, but we are all the same people.
Right.
We're the Israelites, according to the Bible. It's just some of us been in slavery a little bit longer than others. Some of us still dark, some of us light skinned. That's all. Right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So God said that the way that I said it, or Moses is saying, he's reiterating what God had already prophesied. The way I speak of this is the way it's going to happen. So if I say you're going to go into slavery on ships, because at the time they didn't understand, it's like, we just walked out of Egypt. Why we need a ship to get back to it? Moses said, the way I say it's going to happen is the way it's going to happen. And read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
What's he talking about? You're not going to see your homeland again.
Right.
Because right at this point, Moses is reiterating to the Israelites who's been in the wilderness for 40 years, before you go into that land, as a promised land, you're never going to see it again if you break God's commandments.
That's right.
You understand that? So what do you think we did? We broke God's commandments. That's why we're here. And we're not in the promised land. Keep reading, like, get that in Galatians 1:26. So we can show them where we're at. We got a little bit of time. Hey, you got a flyer and everything? Hey, did anybody show them the subscribe thing?
He's on the inside of the fly of the YouTube.
Hey, show them how to take that picture real quick. And listen to this while you do that. Read.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Hey, Jerusalem, which is above, is free. All right, you ain't got the thing? All right, yeah, just look up the YouTube address. Look for Israel United in Christ on YouTube. But we're going to have to go real quick. But read that part again, because I know you couldn't hear it. Read. Galatians chapter 4.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is